Hey, it's James. Welcome back to the channel. So glad you are here. Obviously, yesterday and then today, two different services. Max Lucado was preaching at Gateway Church, so we're just kind of doing a quick review, follow-up. I can tell you, I didn't hear any mention at all of there was a person that was supposedly in charge of all the campuses that got fired, and allegedly he was having inappropriate relationships with another guy. We don't know. This is completely speculation, but none of that was mentioned at all. Max Lucado and his wife were there. She led in prayer before the sermon. This is Max Lucado. He's very pastoral when he preaches. You just get this sense that he actually cares about people, or at least appears to. I've never met the man before in person. I don't know what he's like behind closed, not closed doors, but in private. I don't know what he's like, but at least the public persona is that he genuinely cares about the people there at Gateway Church. And I think that's why they brought him in. They needed someone who's going to reassure the people there that things are going to get better and things are going to, this is going to be just another chapter in the story of Gateway Church. The problem is that I thought when I first heard that Max Lucado was coming to Gateway was that I was under the impression that his church that he's at now was still Church of Christ. They're far from it. They haven't been Church of Christ in a long time. And it's almost like the church the one in San Antonio that he's still the teaching minister at, it's like they're Pentecostal light. That's what I get. They want the worship of a Pentecostal church. They don't come out and, on the website they say that they believe in the gifts, but they don't. I'm sure there's people intermingled in the worship service that are, praying in tongues, but they don't do it from the platform. So I just find that's really interesting. It seems like a lot of churches are kind of headed in that direction. They want to be Pentecostal light. It's no other better way to put it. And I'll have to do more research into that. From what I've seen from Elevation Church and Life Church and Gateway Church, a lot of these mega multi-campus churches seem to be going in that direction. They're also many times seeker-friendly. But Max Lucado, he said the sermon title was "Treat Your Problem with Prayer," and I just had a thought. I wasn't going to go there, but I think John chapter 2, where Mary, the mother of Jesus, goes to him and says, we need more wine. And obviously it's a good request. I don't know if I'd call it a prayer, but if prayer is asking things of God, then I guess it is. But that's not the thing that catches me here. The thing that I just thought of that This whole series called Just Jesus, I think is good. They need to focus on the basics of the Christian faith. And there's something else that's important here. If you look at Acts 2, the early church focused on 4 key things. And let's put it up here. It's Acts 2, verse 42. It says here, they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship and to the breaking of bread and the prayers. So the 4 things that they focused on, and this whole sermon was about prayer. It's actually a pretty good sermon. I would recommend going to watch it. I'm not justifying anything that happened during the Robert Morris era of Gateway Church at all. I'm just talking about today or yesterday if you watched the Saturday service. I do most of the time, but today I watched the recording of it. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching, fellowship, breaking of bread, and prayer. Those are the key things that make the Christian church what it is. Where do we find the apostles' teaching? That's found in the Bible. Fellowship. We have to have time either before or after the service, or both, to actually talk with one another and engage with one another as believers. Breaking of bread. Some churches do it every week, some do it once a month. But whenever you do it, we do it in remembrance of Him. And prayer. And this whole 40 days of prayer thing that Gateway Church is doing, I think they're headed in the right direction. They just got to do some other things. And I keep forgetting to send them that letter, but they need to do some kind of boundaries training. They need to do something with the staff to ensure that what happened with Robert Morris never happens again. You have 2 people in the classroom at all times with any youth thing whatsoever. I don't care if it's 2 and 3-year-olds. I don't care if it's 4 to 5-year-olds. I don't care what grade it is. I don't care if it's the teens. You have 2 adults present. When it comes to meeting with adults, if you're on pastoral staff, your door has a window. If there's blinds, they're open. You're not meeting behind closed doors with the blinds shut. That's just wrong. So, I saw some good things today. And I think we need to continue to pray for Gateway Church. I think this would be a good opportunity for them to actually go full mainstream. There are healthy Pentecostal churches out there. They don't have to, I would almost call Gateway Church Word of Faith light, because they're not the same as Kenneth Copeland's church in Fort Worth. They're not the same as Jesse Duplantis' church. It's Word of Faith, but it's subtle. It's very subtle. So, anyway, if you are new, please hit like and subscribe. I do want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. The fact that you're here tells me that you care about this as much as I do. And we want to put an end to clergy misconduct. All clergy misconduct. And later this week, we're going to talk about an organization that is in trouble because of finances. So, until then, hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.